Oh boy, back again. New video for Too Many Games Convention Hall. Interesting. What did I get? I got a lot. Pardon the air conditioner being on. The fan might hypnotize you, but it is hot and I would prefer to have the air conditioner on. Oh boy. Granted, it's only been on for like 5-10 minutes, so it's still kind of hot. And there's my phone. Alright. Hooray. But went to Too Many Games this year in Oaks, Pennsylvania. Very good time. Spent about 2.5 hours in the deal room. Didn't stay for any panels because I didn't have the time. I don't know when the Game Chasers panel was going to be on. I think it was. Was it going to be on that day? I think it was going to be on today for Sunday, but I just wanted to enjoy the deal room. Plus, I'm pretty sure their panel room probably fills up the quickest. Or maybe not the quickest, right next to James Rolfe, but who knows. But I got a bunch of stuff from Too Many Games, and I'm going to show it off to you right now, at least with the first pickup that I did. And there will be a bit of foreshadowing in this little pickup, because I'll tell you at least. Guy was just fire selling a bunch of stuff. He had a dollar table at a convention. So I'm going to guess he did some pretty good sales on Friday and Saturday at least. But he had a bunch of these on the table for $3 a piece, and they were all sealed. I opened this already. An Annie manga of the Inuyasha movie, The Affections Touching Across Time. I actually saw this movie on DVD, so I don't have it anymore. And I thought, like, you know what? This looks nice. Like, just look at that. That's nice. And I got it for no particular reason other than the fact that, hey, I wanted it. And for $3, I wasn't going to complain for 2 books that I probably am going to read. But he had a stack of PlayStation manuals on the table, and I was just like, ooh. They were on the dollar table, so I already put these in CD cases just to protect them a little bit more than what they already are. I mean, they're not in the best shape, but they're also like not in the worst. Well, this one kind of is in worse shape. The manual for Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. I don't know if you'll see it there, but there is a bit of a rip there, and it goes to the other side. So it's probably ripped all the way through, but if I ever find the loose disc, at least I have the manual. That's how I'm looking at this. Let's see, Blazing Dragons, also not in terrible shape. This one's actually one of the probably better condition manuals. Let's see, Broken Helix. Yeah, I know, used and all that stuff. But as I said, they're just manuals, so I'm not going to stay in there that long. Probably the worst condition, well, in terms of, like, feel to it, probably the worst condition one is Bushido Blade, okay. And it even has one of those, like, play it, trade it stickers on the back that'll never come off. But as I said, if I ever find the loose disc, I got the manual. Beast Wars, don't have the game. As I said, loose disc, I'll get it. Gundam Battle Assault 2, and Monster Rancher, which are probably the best condition out of the lot that I got. And he only went $1 a piece for those manuals, and a bunch of those games are worth more than like $10. So to get the manuals, at least, if I find a loose disc, bam, I'm good. Let's see. I don't know how well I did on this one, but I feel like I did alright. 4 PS2 games, they were like, one game blew it out of the park. It was like 27. I said 25. They took it, and some of these games I've kind of been on the lookout for, at least recently. Pirates Legend of the Black Buccaneer, and these are all complete in nice shape. Don't know why I've wanted this, but I'm in the mood for pirates for some reason. Goblin Commander, Unleash the Horde. Not in the greatest shape, but I have spare PS2 cases. Let's see, Genji, Dawn of the Samurai. I have the PS3 sequel. Now I have the PS2 version. Very nice. And this one was kind of all over the place at the convention, between 20 to 17 bucks. This was the cheapest one I saw at the whole convention. I'm pretty sure this is either an okay game. Solve puzzles in various ways while finding clues to reach the killer. Okay, so it is a murder mystery. Shadow of Destiny by Konami. I usually will pick up Konami titles if I see them for the PS2 just because they were good back then. They were good. God damn it. And don't give me that Bomberman stuff because I don't have a Switch yet, so I can't say otherwise. Yeah, alright. Guy had nice little drawers full of Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS games. He had a few games on his table. This one stuck out to me because I don't have it, in very nice shape. Digimon Rumble Arena, wanted 15 bucks for that. I was like, yes. And as I went through his drawers, they were all like marked at like $5 a piece, but I got him to do at least like, I asked him if he'd do 4 piece on these, so I saved $8 in that deal, which is very nice for me at least. Let's see, Dexter's Laboratory, DD Strikes. I have been trying to get a lot of Game Boy Advance games just because I had the system, but I never got into the games that much, mostly because I didn't have money then. I was like still a kid. Reign of Fire, Yu Hakusho Spirit Detective. I now have both of those for the GBA. I have Tournament Tactics, and now I have Spirit Detective, which I think I had at one point. Beyblade Gravolution? Grevolution. Crash Super Pack. Nicktoons Racing. See if I can race as Tommy Pickles. Let's see, this is Duel Masters Senpai Legends. There was like a little bit of a joke. Senpai, your teacher is a legend. And Duel Masters Kaijudo Showdown. Been meaning to try and get back into Duel Masters as well. It was a fun game when it came out. It was. And then, like a couple years ago, they redid the game and called it Kaijudo. So, it was interesting. It was interesting. But hey, save bucks on that. $8 on that deal. This game came from Forgotten Freshness Classic Gaming. Bringing back awesome, one cartridge at a time. ForgottenFreshness.com. And they had a game I was kind of interested in, mostly because it was an Atlas game. Wizardry, Tale of the Forsaken Land. They had it at 35. I asked if they do 30. I got it for 30. The disc is like mint, and it's one of the old blue discs from back in the day. So this is very much an early release, I want to say, for the PS2. At least that's what I always consider when it comes to the blue discs, because eventually they just went to regular DVD discs. Let's see. This was just a random pickup, mostly because, well, I didn't have them. And I kind of wanted them. So, when you kind of want a game, you want the game. And in this case, I wanted the games. And they were only like $5 a piece. So, Naruto Ninja Destiny, didn't have that for the DS. And then Adventure Time Finn and Jake Investigates, other $5 game. And it was pre-owned at GameStop at one point. This was just a random pickup. Not really random. More or less, I wanted this game. They had 2 copies. I picked out the best copy, so I bought it. They did have Dragon Ball Z Infinite World. Didn't have a price sticker on it. And I knew it was like around a $20 game. Or maybe 20 to 15. Leaning towards the 15. I asked them how much they wanted for it. They said 25. I was like, nah. So I just grabbed this for 30 bucks. Digimon World 3, so now I have all the Digimon World games on the PS1. I'm nearly done all the Digimon games on the PS1. I'm just missing the trading card game. So maybe next too many games I'll find it. Alright, what's next? I don't know what was up with this guy, but he was just like not having a good morning. I think he partied too hard the night before. Saw this game, and I knew that I had to grab it, so I did. But I wanted to bundle it with something, so I grabbed this with it. So the game that I wanted to bundle with was Xenosaga 2, or Episode 2. He only wanted $15 for it, which I thought was alright. And as I said, for foreshadowing in the beginning of the video, I actually did pick up a copy of Gundam Battle Assault 2, complete in very, very nice shape. I was looking for both Battle Assaults, but I couldn't find one. So I stuck out with Battle Assault 2. He actually had 2 copies of this. One that was not so good shape, and this one was like in the best shape. He wanted the same price for both. So, but I got him. He wanted $25 for Battle Assault 2, $15 for the Xenosaga. I was like, do $35 for both, and he went for it. So, last of the Game Boy Advance games. This one is a little bit more on the pricey side, because some of these I actually grabbed that were a decent amount, or at least that's what I was going to pay for them. Label's not in the best shape on this, but it was the only one in the whole convention, so I grabbed it. Digimon Racing. That's one Digimon game for the GBA that I now have. I need 2 more. The last in the series of Duel Masters Shadow Code. There's only 3 Duel Masters games on the GBA, so right now I got all 3. And these 3 I was glad to see, because these were like the only ones in the whole convention as well. Shaman King Master of Spirits. And then these are Shaman King Legacy, I believe it's Soaring Hawk and Sprinting Wolf. I believe it's Sprinting Wolf. So Soaring Hawk, Sprinting Wolf. Odd titles. You couldn't just call them like, oh, this is Shaman King Blue Wolf, and this is Shaman King Red Hawk. Would have worked. And then finally, I got something from the old Bad Graphics Gamers. They had some DS games that I was interested in. And I'm not about to do those little challenges that they would like certain people to do. And I'm sure they had enough footage already throughout the convention that they didn't need me to do a motorboat on their big hairy friend that was with them in the booth the whole time. So, no thank you. No. But, he wanted 20 for one of these, and he wanted 29 for the other. I was like, do 45 for both, and Buzzy took it. I don't know if he did that because I had actually mentioned that I had bought one of the prequels to one of the games the year before, and he goes, for real? I was like, for real? The first one I grabbed was Masters of the Monsters Lair. And it is made by Atlas. Never really heard of it. I have been waiting for GameStop to like really push their DS games again, like put them out on sale and whatnot. But I probably would have grabbed it when GameStop had it. But you know what? Thank you, Bad Graphics. Now I got it 100% complete. And this is one of the sequels to one of the games, because I had bought Etrian Odyssey 1 from him last year at Too Many Games. So I already had Etrian Odyssey 2 loose. So I grabbed Etrian Odyssey 3. Didn't have it, now I got one. Complete in the box. Which is nice. The Drowned City. Should be a nice game. Should be, hopefully. Oh well. But that is it for this whole convention thing. Will I be back next year for Too Many Games 2018? Probably so. Yes, indeed. Gonna need to figure out what I need by then, because I took a lot. I shouldn't say a lot. I took some off my wish list. A lot. Yeah, actually a lot off my wish list. And we'll see what happens in a year's time. Will I get out of games? Will I not get out of games? So we'll see about then. But guys, thanks for watching the video. And be sure to subscribe, and let's hope for more videos to come soon, because It's been, what, a month since the last one? I don't know. I'll see you. Bye.